Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have Synchro Eldlich, and I am incorporating a new Synchro combo where we're not using Coltwing. I don't really like Despot 001 that much, honestly, so we are going to be using another way. And right here we have Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrat. You're going to be sending him off your Auroradon, but he's a Garnet. And you kind of need two cards, one way to get to your Eldlich, not Eldlich, Hockey Vibrax, and any card to put back for Plague Spreader. So this just shows that Plague Spreader is really nice, just putting back your Garnets, because we do run two. We start with our Dark Contract with the Gate, and this is kind of our main, this is my new way to get to the Hulky Vibrax. You use Dark Contract with the Gate or DD Savant Kepler to search Dark Contract with the Gate, and this will search your DD Lamia. Now, I'm going to be normal summoning Lamia, linking it into Link Rebo, and you'll use Lamia's effect, sending the DD contract, and just like that, you have a way to go into your Hulky Vibrax. Now, we have Plague Spreader Zombie. We're going to link into a Link Cross now. We're going to be summoning two tokens, and usually the Coltwing boards, they don't end on anything too special, in my opinion. It's honestly just Savage Herald all over again. But I've just decided to kind of upgrade the board on top of that. So we make a barricade board too. So if you have any Eldritch cards you want to send to the graveyard, you can send them to that. So you're going to go into Auroradon, you're going to summon some stuff. And the reason you usually just summon Plague Spreader later, but since it was a Garnet and I wanted to summon it directly off Auroradon, I had to put it back. So we're going to go ahead and use Auroradon, tributing one of the Link Cross tokens to summon Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrat. The only real notable effects of it is that it gains the total levels of all other Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. So since he's a level 3, if I control 3 other tokens, he will gain 9 levels, so he becomes a level 12 monster. And another effect he has is you can tribute one token to revive a Mecha Phantom Beast from your graveyard. So you're going to use its effect in order to tribute a token, and you'll be reviving back Auroradon. There's something a lot of people overlook. Auroradon's second effect to summon a Mecha Phantom Beast from deck is a soft once per turn, so we can just go ahead and use its effect again, tribute one tokens, in order to summon Mecha Phantom Beast Arrow Squid. What Arrow Squid does is banish one Mecha Phantom Beast from your graveyard to summon a token. Now, he has the same effect as your Hamstrat in order to gain the levels of all other Mecha Phantom Beast tokens, so both of them will become level 9, and you know what that means, VFD time. So you make VFD, it was meant to be in defense position, it was a bit of a misclick, but now we have the Plague Spreader plus 2 level 3 tokens, so now we can just simply go into the Savage Dragon, and we'll equip one equip. So that's kind of your mainline combo right here. You end on a Calamities plus Savage, so basically have a skill drain or potential one-sided Mystic Mine, which is really crazy, and an extra negate. So if they try to change something like Imperm, Gamma, Forbidden Chalice, you can just negate that. So pretty decent, pretty strong endboard in my opinion, and you don't really run too many bricks. If you do run too many Garnets, so you can just send them back with Plague Spreader, so that's really what I really like. One downside with Plague Spreader specifically is that it doesn't send it to the graveyard for your Eldlich cards, unfortunately. It has to specifically put it on top of the deck, so I'm going to be top decking Quisitor. I have 3 other cards, I can set them as back row. If one of them is like Cursed Eldland, I can generate even more advantage. There are lots of things you can do with it. So right here we have the deck. It's really consistent. I haven't really bricked a lot with this deck, I just find it really nice. So starting off, we have 2 Cups of Nibiru. I feel that Nibiru is pretty important in this current format, just because it does have the ability to hit the choke points of many decks today. So Nibiru is definitely a 2 of. 3 copies of Eldritch to Golden Lord, just in case. You do kind of have to run 3. If you want, you can. If you want to run just 2, then you can just put in third Nibiru. It's honestly up to choice. I just like to keep with the 3 up. 1 copy of Apprentice Illusion Magician with the 3 souls. This should be pretty self-explanatory, just sending your Eldritch cards to the graveyard in order to generate even more advantage and increasing the chance of you hitting a tuner. And the thing about Magician Souls is that it doesn't even have to be something like your DD Kepler or your Dark Contract. It can be any of the tuners, such as Ash Blossom, your Plague Spreader, your Lamia. It could be any of those, because then you could just normal summon them, and then you could go into Halky Fibrax from there, which is really nice. One copy of Apprentice Illusion Magician. Apprentice Illusion is just for your Magician Souls. On top of that, you can discard a card in order to summon it, so it's technically an extender. And if you have any other tutor, you can just normal summon it and go into Halky Fibrax to guard it. Spike Phantom Beast, Hamgwin, and Hamgwin. I'm just calling this Hamgwin because it's Erosquid and Hamstrat, so Hamgwin, you get where I'm coming from. They're just used to make VFD and get tokens for a Synchro material, so that's your main way. 3 copies of your Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. This is another generic hand trap, really, so that's one thing. 2 copies of Plague Spreader. Plague Spreader is Plague Spreader. The reason why I run 2 is because sometimes you do draw it and you want to just roll something to go into the Halky Fibrax, and I don't really want to just there aren't any other level 2 tuners in my deck to go into your Metal Marcher, and I don't want to lose that extra token because I needed to tribute it for your Aurodon. So I run 2 just in case I draw one of them. I have to double summon them to go into Halky Fibrax, and then I use Halky Fibrax to summon the other one. So that's the main reason why I play Plague Spreader. 1 copy of your DD Lamia. This is for your Kepler and Contract. Speaking of them, 3 copies of DD Savant Kepler. On summon, it searches a Dark Contract, and on the Dark Contract searches Lamia, and Lamia can send a Dark Contract from your field to the graveyard to summon itself, so it's basically a level 1 tutor that can revive itself. 3 copies of Souls. Not only is it an extender, so you just normal summon any tutor, it also just increases their chances of you hitting a tutor because it helps you draw more cards, so that's really nice. 1 copy of your Elixir of Black Awakening and 1 copy of White Destiny. This is just a standard ratio 1-on-1. They come up sometimes, not necessarily the most. 3 copies of Cursed Eldland. Eldland is definitely a 3 of. You can search any of your Golden Lad spell cards. If you have something like a Sanguine, you can just search your Eldlich. There's just lots of utility for your Golden Cursed Eldland. 3 copies of your Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gate is pretty nice just because it has the ability to search your Lamia, and then Lamia can normal summon itself, like in Link Reboot, since it can just bring itself back. You can bring itself back and go into Halky Fibrax, so this is kind of your Jet Synchron, and this is kind of your tuning, except it doesn't mill. You just have 6 ways to get to your Lamia, and I don't really find myself bricking on these 6 ways with the 2 Plague Spreader and whatnot. So 3 of your Contract for sure. 3 copies of Imperm, just another generic hand trap. I think I should swap this out for Forbidden Droplet, just because how much Droplet synergizes with the deck. But it's honestly just up to choice. I'm just keeping it like this for now. 3 copies of Scarlet Sanguine. This is mainly for your Eldritch, of course. 3 copies of your Conquistador. Conquistador is Conquistador. You can't go wrong with that. Just able to pop cards. And 3 copies of Quaquero. It's basically DD Crow. So that's nice. And for extra deck, I think some of the cards unloaded from my extra deck. Because, yeah, I think some of them did unload, but pretty much they were really just utility cards, honestly. You don't really have to pay attention. 13 cards. I think I had like something like a second Link Cross and stuff. I'm not sure. So we're running 1 copy of Savage Dragon. Definitely have to run one of this. 1 copy of your Metal Marcher, of course. 1 copy of your True King. 1 copy of your Access Code. Honestly, this is a bit of a mistake on my part. I just like to keep 2 copies of Link Cross and 2 copies of Aurodon in case I want to do my combo once again. And since all Halky Fibrax, Link Cross, Aurodon are all your choke points, I just like to keep them as 2 ofs in case I want to do combo once again. 1 copy of Savage for the negate, 1 copy of Metal Marcher, just gets you an extra monster on the field along with a machine on the field for your Aurodon. 1 copy of Calamities, it's basically skill drain. 1 copy of access code just for ODKs, 1 copy of Blackluster Soldier. It's just a very difficult to beat boss monster, especially against control decks. 1 copy of your Nightmare Unicorn. This your unicorn is just for spot removal. 2 copies of your Back Phantom Beast or Roardon to get tokens, and then summon your Back Phantom Beasts. 1 copy of your Nightmare Phoenix once again for spot removal. 2 copies of your Crystron Halki Fibrax for your tutor stuff and your synchro stuff. 1 copy of your Barricade Borg. It's just a generic machine, so that's nice. 2 copies of your Link Cross for more synchro material, and finally 1 copy of Link Karibo. And the 1 copy of Link Karibo is necessary just for your Lamia. So that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. It's basically kind of the new Synchro Eldlich combo, and it's been working pretty well for me. I hope it works well for you too. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, as it really does help the channel. And I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye.